Hello everyone! Ano ang number one healthiest food sa tingin nyo para sa mga tao? Meron ba kayong guess? For most na hindi familiar sa low carb, I think kung tatanungin, or ako before I discovered low carb, kung tatanungin ka kung anong healthiest na food, siguro sasabihin mo gulay. No? At saka kaya kami naniniwala before na baka mamamatay na kami ng maaga kasi hindi kami mahilig sa gulay. Even way before. But there's good news, especially sa mga hindi masyadong mahilig sa gulay like us, and ultimately sa mga taong katulad namin na hindi talaga tolerant sa gulay. I've learned to actually force myself na to love vegetables. And eventually, actually, naging mahilig ako sa vegetables. Only to find out later on na hindi pala ito ang best for humans. At least not for the whole time while tayo ay nabubuhay, and generally not for the majority of time. So, what do you think? I believe na pinaka healthy na food for humans, and we've been eating this for quite some time. Isa ito sa mga staple namin here. And I just thought of sharing with you our meal for tonight. So, since we are somewhat very, very busy, parati kaming naka-paper plate and disposables. And our best friend for me, it's chopsticks. Kasi pwede lang siyang itapon right after and I can eat with one hand. So, ano sa tingin nyo ang laman nito? We will open. Ano pa siya? It's still warm. Kaka-deliver lang. So, as much as gusto sana natin is lutong bahay parate, but there are times in our lives na hindi talaga siya possible because our priority right now is our baby na nandyan lang. Kapag tatawag na siya later, we will get her. But right now, nasa mood siya na gumawa ng nothing. So, nag-chill lang siya dyan. So, she's chilling right now while we are having our dinner. So, sandali lang. Tissue. And I will now show you kung ano ito. Si JR, meron siya. Pork daw. Malapit na. Gusto ko rin paniwalaan yan. Sino pa ba? Steak? Yes, pwede. Kaya lang, mahal. Kung pwede nga lang steak araw-araw, no? At saka 2, 3 times a day kung pwede. Sino nagpapa-shoutout? Si Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Dennis, egg. Pwede din because it's complete. It's complete meal. However, sa egg, I realized na hindi pala lahat tolerant sa egg. There are sensitivities like me. Hindi ako tolerant sa egg white. So as much as it is healthy because it's protein and healthy fats, not everybody can consume it. Ano pa ba? Meron pa chicken. Chicken is also good. However, sa mga chicken natin ngayon, I don't think na lahat is as healthy as this other food. Oh, merong si Henry sabi niya tofu. So tofu is also protein. However, ito ay galing sa soy, and majority of the soy right now is GMO na. So marami ng impurities kumbaga. Si Aki Ati, sabi niya fish. So fish, pwede rin. Pero ang fish, like per kilogram nito, per gram nito, is not as nutrient dense as compared to this number one food. Yan na, dumadami na ang sumasagot. Doc, ano ang gamot sa allergy sa egg? Ang gamot talaga sa allergy ay avoidance. Iwasan nyo na lang. Unless paborito nyo talaga. There are antihistamines that you can take, but I think that's not so sustainable. Yung isa, tawag doon, desensitization. Unti-unti mo siyang kakainin. Unti-unti mo siyang i-introduce sa iyong katawan until masana yung katawan mo. If that's what you want. Sige, okay na. Wag na natin patagalin at marami na rin nagsasabi ng tama. Merong iba that gusto ko rin yung mga sagot nila, although hindi yun yung sagot for me. Merong avocado, which is also very healthy. Meron ding atay, which is very healthy, but you may not consume it too much. Okay? General na answer, that could be okay, red meat. Yes, pwede siyang red meat. Merong isa nagsagot na wild caught salmon. Ganon, no? So, yun, that's also is one of the healthiest. And ang salmon, yung maganda sa salmon, walang kukontra. Kahit hindi low carber, kahit cardiologist, kahit general na mga doctors na not into low carb, they would agree on salmon. Kasi nga, pasok ito sa Mediterranean diet. And Mediterranean diet is one of those recommended na diet na for those with heart disease or prevention of heart disease. And good thing, salmon is also high in fats and also with proteins. So, it's also healthy, but did you know na pwede nyo palang gawin ang low carb Mediterranean? So, before that, sige, I will answer na kung ano, yung sa tingin ko pinaka hindi na po sobrang tagal, no? At saka gusto ko na rin magkumain, hindi ako makakain kasi nga kung ano-ano pa pinagsasabi ko. So, eto na. Yan! I think kung kayo ay bumibili nito, alam nyo with the packaging kung ano siya. So, this is lechong baka or specifically litson baka kasi galing siyang Cebu. Yung original na ano na launching ng brand na ito is from Cebu. So litson baka. So any beef actually, because yung beef is mostly grass fed. Konti lang yung mga beef na hindi grass fed. Although merong nagsasabi na yung beef ay pinapakain na ng grains. Tumatawag na ba ang aming baby? Sige lang, daddy. Kayang-kaya lang yan ng daddy niya. Papa-music lang pala. Akala ko kukunin na niya. Chill lang muna dyan, baby. So, majority of beef are still really grass-fed. Yan. Nandiyan si mama niya. Merong nagsasabi na, it's okay, come here. Kaya natin. You will eat you miss me? Eat. Pero ang best food for Brie ngayon, hindi beef kasi wala pa siyang 2 months. So this is breast milk. So, breast milk tayo. Yeah. Yes. Yes, this is a very good girl. Kapag binigay mo lang yung kailangan niya, ay okay na siya in life. So beef is a ruminant, and ruminant meat is considered to be the healthiest. Takot yung iba sa taba ng beef, but actually, the beef fat is also one of the healthiest. Kung merong mga studies nagsasabi na nakakatakot yung beef, yung red meat, dahil yon yung study na yon, they are not being selective. Hindi naman nagpo-pure beef diet or carnivore diet yung mga studies na yon. Most likely, they are just eating standard na diet, which is usually mataas sa carbohydrates, like rice, kung dito sa Asia, or potato. And the worst is, kinakain ito kasama ang other processed foods, and yung iba, minimeasure pa nila, all kinds of meat, including yung mga processed meat, which is unfair naman because the healthiest meat, which would be beef, is actually best eaten sa kanyang pinaka raw or basic form. So kung pwede, salt and pepper nga lang. And yes, may nasumagot kanina ng steak. So steak is actually also very healthy. Para siyang anong sinasabi nila, lion diet or hunter diet. Or yon, yung ating mga ninuno na mga hunters, they're actually eating a lot of meat. So yon, that's very, very healthy. And if you don't believe, it's okay. Hindi naman kami namimilit. But if ever ay kung kayo ay meron pang mga health issues and you've never tried carnivore, maybe you want to try it. Although hindi naman kami nagpo-full carnivore. Maybe 90 to 95% of carnivore. Yes, and I know po na this kind of lechong baka is also not the very, very best because nga, meron silang ginagamit na mga pampatamis, condiments, but you know, ako kasi ayokong isipin yung mga maliliit na bagay. Okay? Eating this, kahit meron pa yung mga kakaunting condiments, is still way healthier if you eat this na meron kayong kinakaing rice, meron kayong iniinom na mga soft drinks and desserts right after, and you are not doing other healthy stuff. You are not exposing yourself to sunlight, you are not sleeping well, you are not thinking positively, you're always entertaining the not so nice things in life. No, dapat we always think of only the good things and the positive things. So don't stress out unless if you have very, very serious health issues. Then I understand then. Before, nung nagsimula akong mag-low carb and fasting, I was so OA na because of the groups that I joined before na mostly foreign-based. And marami doon kasi they are fasting for to heal cancer, to heal yung mga psychiatric conditions na very, very serious, at kung ano-ano pa. And so, they are very strict with their fasting. And from there, natuto ako na whenever I brush my teeth, it's in a way na wala akong nalalasahan or nalulunok na kahit bahid ng toothpaste. I was able to train myself na kapag nagtutoothbrush ako, no water. And then when I spit out, wala lahat. Kahit konting-konting lasa ng toothpaste, I will spit out na puro laway na lang. Ganon kalinis. Because I've been doing that whenever I do longer fast before. For those of you na bago pa lang sa ating page, the longest I fasted was actually 14 days. 7 days non was dry fasting. And since you cannot break a dry fasting right there and then, kailangan mo mag-extend for at least another week of water and electrolyte fasting para hindi mabigla yung katawan. So all in all, it was a 14-day fasting from solid food. But 7 days non-dry fasting, no water, no electrolytes, and no nothing at all. But the next 7 days would be having some water and electrolytes na. Okay? But beef is actually the healthiest na sa maraming try mag-carnivore. Even those who are skeptical, when they tried carnivore, kahit pa naka-low carb sila, but there are those who have been trying low carb, pero yon marami sa gulay, marami sa mga food products na matataas yung oxalate, especially yung mga akala nating very safe because yun nga, zero carb sila or very low in carb sila like coffee and cocoa, but those may be high in oxalates. So, yung iba, hindi nila alam na yung mga pananakit nila sa katawan is actually not just from the inflammation from previous high carb intake, but it could be from oxalates na hindi mawala-wala sa kanilang katawan. Yon. My kwento here is like a lullaby to breathe. Parang matutulog na siya and our milk is also almost finished? Hindi pa. So, yan. Marami na pong studies and mga testimonials of people actually healing, especially those na merong inflammation, allergies, autoimmune diseases that are healed by carnivore way of eating. So, ano yung carnivore way of eating? Generally speaking, anything na animal-based. So, all of your answers like chicken, egg, fish, seafood, all of those ay under carnivore. But among carnivores, the best foods could be the ruminant and it should be the largest bulk ng inyong kinakain. Pork can be the best food also if you know na ito ay organically fed, which is somewhat medyo mahirap dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi yung mga pork dito, kung ano-ano lang yung kinakain. So, si baby naka-low carb din siya. Si baby ay breast milk diet. Yun. At yun talaga yung diet na dapat sa mga baby. And of course, after she will be weaned from milk, we plan to also put her on low carb still. Kung ano yung kinakain namin, generally, yun lang din yung kanyang kakainin. So, mostly meat, maybe introduce also some vegetables na low carb paminsan-minsan para hindi naman maging sobrang hypersensitive because hindi naman masama yung vegetables. But it's just that hindi rin siya ang sagot sa lahat ng ating problema. Si Mekos, beef, egg, butter. Yes, those can be your staples. Ang pinaka ginagawa ng iba, beef and then yung scrambled eggs, yun yung ginagawa nilang parang rice nila, rice alternative. Anong sabi? Nasa samid po kasi yung baby ko. Anong nasa samid? Nag-aspirate. Oo, in Ilonggo, it's Salamucan. There's even one store there that's called Salamucan because it feels like you'll really choke because of how yummy it is. If my pediatrician asked if parati daw yan nangyayari because maybe it could be an indication of something. And my baby, alam namin, kapag ganyan na, yon parang okay na siya. She's already full. And punta na siya kay daddy. Yan, milk drunk na. Milk drunk na ang baby love. Thank you. So yes, she is breastfed. Okay? Kaya lang, because I'm also working and mostly in the operating room, nag-express lang ako ng milk, nagpa-pump, and then nilalagay ko lang sa bottle. So this is breast milk na pinapa-feed lang sa kanya in bottle. Mm-hmm. Although, her pediatrician advised na kung pwede, cup feeding lang sana para hindi siya ma-confuse with the real nipple from the bottle nipple. Kaya lang, mas malaki ang time that he will feed on bottle nipple. So, okay lang din. Ano pong pwedeng kainin sa kakabunot lang ng ipin? So, anything low carb, you can tolerate. Kasi baka masakit pa kapag nguya kayo ng mga matitigas. Like this one. Alam mo, this is local beef. Kasi medyo matigas siya. But good thing, they are slicing it na manipis. Diba? It's manipis. Na pwede mo siyang kainin. Pwede mo na manguya. Or, kaiba, no? And you don't even need to avoid the fats. So, this one is beef belly. Yung iba, you can also have beef bacon. So, beef belly na cut into bacon slices na wala ring marinate. Walang matamis na marinate. So, ito mas manipis. Yeah. You can just try eating carnivore. Yung mga nakasubok na, instantly, yung mga pananakit sa katawan, inflammation, and also, the best part, hindi sila nangangayayat. If you've been hindi pa dalawa. At least dalawang naisip ko ngayon. Merong iba na nag-low carb, but panay gulay, konting-konti yung meat, nangayayat. They lost a lot of weight, but nangayayat sila. Kasi nga, they lack proteins and essential fats. And meron namang iba na malaking-malaki, hindi pa rin pumapayat, hindi pa rin lumiliit. But it's because they're eating a lot of vegetables also. Pero, eating a lot of vegetables and little meat, kasi yun yung sa tingin lang healthy, only after a while, their body will crave. Hindi kaya. Kasi kulang yung nutrient na yun. And they will go on high carb spree. Or, puro treats yung kinakain. So that's why, I think, if hindi ka successful recently, so whatever goals that you have, you can try to research more on carnivore. And as much as it's very good, don't worry if hindi nyo kaya. It's not the answer to everything, okay? Let's all be open. Just like in surgery, tinatanong kung ano daw yung pinaka mainam na technique. Let's say, for example, for doing rhinoplasty, me and my fellow surgeons, magkakaiba yung technique. And it's always because the best technique is the one you are used to, na ikaw ay kung saan ka magaling na technique na nakasanayan mong gamitin na technique, kung saan ka nakakakuha ng best outcome, and most importantly, saan ka happy. So, ganun din sa kind of food that you will eat. Kung hindi kayo masaya sa outcome or results that you have when it comes to your health, then maybe you need to change. But if you're happy with the results and happy also with how you live your life every day, so maybe that's the diet for you. May it be liberal low carb, may it be strict low carb. Hello to Ninang Annie. And Could it be keto or keto carnivore? So, kanya-kanya yan. And with that, we will talk more on, may mga scammers. This coming Saturday on our book signing. Ako po, Doc, meron akong osteoarthritis. 2 months na naglo-low carb. Kung kumain po ako ng karning baboy or beef, sumasakit po at namamaga. So this one, it could be hindi pa fully healed yung inflammation mo. Or try to see if this is the only one that you are eating or baka may kasamang iba. Baka may kasamang cauliflower, mahilig ka sa mga mani, nuts. There could be other possibilities. But generally, pure carnivore, clean carnivore. Maraming testimonials that it really improved those arthritic symptoms. So, hopefully, you can enlighten us more kung ano yung usual mong kinakain, sir. Kasi yun talaga yung nangyayari. If you will eat beef, pero kasama yung high-carb foods or it's still in the background of inflammation, then you might not be able to get all the benefits. But still, it is better than eating low nutrient density foods. Okay? Nuts are low carb, but not all nuts. Like ang kasoy, pistachio, those are moderate to high carb. But Brazilian, almond, macadamia, mga low carb sila. And high cost. Low carb pero expensive, especially dito sa Pilipinas. But they're also high in oxalate. So be careful. Okay? Thyroid problems. Meron dito. Insomnia habang nagpa-fasting is very common, especially on the earlier part. And it's usually because of hyperactive na brain natin and because of the high ketones na nag-circulate sa ating body, which is actually parang designed for us to use because fasting will generate ketones and during evolution, it's supposedly the time na tayo ay magiging very hyperactive to look for food. So kaya it's very normal to have insomnia while fasting. That was one of my struggles before then. So I just found a way to make use of time. That's the reason why we've got books. Kasi sinulat ko sila sa mga panahong wala akong magawa. Habang ako ay fasting and my brain is working so hard. And also, most importantly, it came from a time that I felt like sobrang grabe yung benefit ng fasting and ng low carb, especially being free from the idea na masama ang meat, being free from the idea na hindi asin yung pinanggalingan kung bakit merong hypertension, na ang fruits pala ay pwede rin makasama kung sobra-sobra yung pagkain nito. Ma, can I get book, Ma? We have books there. We will show them. What is the best food to eat after 3 days of fasting? So, meron tayong how to break your fast protocol. Hindi pwedeng biglang kakain ka ng beef after 3 days of fasting kasi yung tiyan nyo, hindi pa yan ready. Meron yung dahan-dahan. You can make it ready. Like you can start with bone broth, which is very, very nutritious. And then you can also proceed with some light proteins. Okay? Or you can have some probiotics, pwedeng kimchi, sauerkraut, or kung meron man gusto nyo supplement agad, it could be okay also, but the more natural, the better. And dapat merong timing. They said na kung gaano kataas yung pagpa-fasting mo, you have to break it gently at least half of that time bago ka bumalik sa iyong regular way of eating. So if you fasted for 3 days, there should be 1 day and a half na dahan-dahan ka munang magtra-transition into a more solid and large amount of eating like your usual way of eating para hindi mabigla yung katawan mo. Okay? Speaking of, yan, that's actually in our first book, Evolutionary Perspectives Guide on Fasting for Optimum Weight and Healing. So, it's perfect at last weight. it's just on the cover, focusing on the weight. But what you will learn here is the different kinds of fasting approach for you to heal. Yun talaga yung pinaka-importante, healing. Optimum weight, whether weight loss or weight gain, basta importante, you will reach a weight that is healthy for you. And yung pinaka-importante talaga is healing. For book 2, Eat to Heal. This is where we talk about on food, which kind of foods you should avoid, which kind of food you should consume more, depending on certain conditions that you have. So, yeah, this is the book. Yan. Mga around 200 pages. That's the book. And the print is so nice. It's from Amazon. And our last book is, I think everybody needs, Internal Calm Amidst External Chaos. Huwag tayong magpapadala sa mga maliliit na bagay. There are other things that we usually neglect but are actually the most important. So never lose track of what's more important. And never lose sleep for unnecessary things. Focus on positive things and focus on the things that will really make you happy, fulfilled, and stay on the right track of positivity and healing. Speaking of healing, mindset and mantra is actually very important. And yung mantra natin, always, para ma-remind natin is, hindi lang stay low carb, stay safe. Hindi lang yon. Reminder lang yon. Yung isa talaga is for us to always believe that we are always on our road to healing. Because if I learned one most important thing from these three books, aside from fasting right and eating right, is also having the right mindset. It's all useless kung alam mo how to fast right. It's if you know how to eat right. But if you have the wrong mindset, kasi pwedeng-pwede na alam mo kung anong dapat kainin, but if you don't have the right mindset, you will still not eat the right foods. You will still not fast the right way because you have the wrong mindset. The worst mindset would be, alam ko na kung anong gagawin, pero di ko kailangan gawin yan. Pero just in case, alam ko kung anong gagawin. So I think that's really the very, very waste of opportunity, time, and life. Ang iba kawawa because they are doing their best. They're trying to do what they think is right. They just don't know that it's right. Pero kung ikaw, tagal-tagal mo na sa community natin, 1,000 plus videos ko, napanood mo na. Pero kung ano-ano pa rin yung kinakain mo. So, and okay lang sana. Okay lang sana if you are at the peak of your health, wala kang reklamo sa kung ano ang sitwasyon mo ngayon. But if you feel like you need to improve more, then maybe it's time to implement kung ano yung sa tingin mong dapat i-improve. Hello, Doc Lizelle! Makakaritan ba si Doc Lizelle? Hindi. Wow! Doc Lizelle is coming. Actually, on our book launching this coming Saturday, para siyang get-together ng mga NLCD speakers. So, nandun lahat. So, excited to see Kuya Gibo, Doc Brian, Ninang Ani, sayang lang yung iba, hindi makakarating. Tito J, kasama ang mga barkada sa pump. Kasama sila. Dodong Gala, Mrs. B, the Worth the Grind team, Ate Rosette, of course, and many more. Okay? The books, you can purchase directly on Amazon. But right now, for the event, we purchased some directly from Amazon para hindi na kayo mabigatan sa shipping. Okay? What you just need to shoulder is the local shipping. So we only have limited number of sets. So you can message us. Cherries will be there to attend to you. And of course, as much as I want to be there for you all and answer all your questions, I cannot do that because I'm focusing to the most important thing. And siya, I see Brianna and ang daddy niya. So that's why I cannot attend to all of you. But good thing we already have the masterclass in place. We will have a surprise for you this coming Saturday. Okay? You enroll in the masterclass starting this week and we will give you a little surprise. especially if you enroll in Facebook. So message nyo lang yung admins natin and they will tell you what you can get in return. So the masterclass, you can also log in www.lcfmasterclass.org, or if sa Facebook kayo nanonood, you can watch it for as long as we can. Sa Facebook platform, meron diyang exclusive group na you can only be a part if you are already enrolled in the masterclass. So depending on your need, diabetes, hypertension, GERD, weight loss, fatty liver, or merong gallbladder, hindi contraindication ang paglo-low carb dahil wala na kayong gallbladder. No. Your body can still produce bile. Ang gallbladder ay sisidlan lang ng bile, reservoir ng bile. But the bile can still be produced directly and can be used by your body. Galing sa liver yan, ginagawa diretso sa intestines mo the moment you eat fats, but you just need to train your body by slowly increasing your healthy fat intake, including beef. So, yung problem lang sa pagkain ng beef na ito, sa tagal ng kwento ko, ay hindi na sila mainit. So, I need to warm it again para masarap ulit. Yan, it's all taba. So, I consider beef as a healthy fat. Okay? If you know me, and nagkakwentuhan tayo one time, and you don't believe that beef is healthy, and hindi rin kita kinontra, it's because I am pro-choice. But the truth is, I believe that beef is very healthy. It's just that if it works for you, na iwasan ng beef, then I'm happy for you. But if you feel na pwede pang i-improve ang health ninyo, then maybe you can try to incorporate beef in your everyday eating. So usually, this one, kaya na siyang pang umad. But since we ate during lunchtime, and it's another staple of ours, which is pork lempo, hindi ko na maubos ang whole set nito. Maybe tomorrow. Pero kung umad ka, pwedeng-pwede yan. From time to time, even if I'm breastfeeding, I still do OMAD, although hindi intentional. Yun lang, yung napapa-early sa operating room, tapos napapatagal yung OR, at nakakain na ng past 5, 6 in the afternoon. So, hindi plinano, but naka-OMAD. While breastfeeding, it's still okay, just as long as I drink a lot of water. Fluid is more important than food when it comes to breastfeeding. Okay? So, si Cherry Delgado, meron akong patient din na si Ma'am Cherry. Hello, Ma'am Cherry, na low carber, but naging pasyente ko sa beautification. And also, Tita Dolly. Hello, Tita Dolly. I hope you are enjoying your, the baby is almost 5. Your vacation here. Thank you so much, Doc, for all your advice, mga videos, and info. Sobrang laking tulong for me since start ako mag-low carb. I no longer feel bloated. That's so nice. And for our drinks, it's sparkling water. So yummy. That's baby brie. Sparkling water before, nung una ko natikman, ayaw ko din because hindi ko maintindihan yung lasa. Parang soft drinks because of the carbon. Pero walang tamis, walang lasa. And I realized, you don't have to compare it with soft drinks. You just have to compare it with regular water. And it will quench your thirst, especially if you're eating oily like this. For me, yung effect niya, para na rin ako nag-soft drinks. Okay lang ba? High fats, low carbs sa fatty liver? High blood and hypertension? Yes. Yes na yes. Because if you think about it, bago ka pa nagkaroon ng fatty liver, ng hypertension, at ano yun? Hypertension and high blood pressure is the same. Most likely, naka-high carb. And the fatty liver, as much as by its name, fatty. Hindi po yan nanggaling directly sa tabang kinakain. Eating high fat will contribute to that. Pero, ang malaki na contribute niyan is the high insulin in your body, which is usually related to intake of carbs. Carbs pa din. Especially fructose, is mahilig masyado sa fruits or mga beverages, sweetened beverages, soft drinks, fruit juices, mga in-order na mga milk tea, at kung ano-ano pa. Send a message lang po to whichever platform you are watching right now so that we can help you with your book. Hello, Sheila Baluyot. First time ako naka-attend ng live. Wow! It's been a while na din since last ako nag-live. But try to put it in your calendar. On Saturday, 1 p.m., we will do a live na broadcast during our book signing and meet and greet event. And also on 7 p.m. on Sunday, magla-live din tayo together with the admins and moderators ng Life Without Rice and Low Carb Feasting and Fasting group. If you have questions, it's the best time to raise them during that time para ma-answer natin directly and we can help you. And of course, if you have your own testimonies that you want to share, if you have experience on carnivore or just regular low carb, it's also good for you to share them in the comments para makita ng lahat that you are actually not alone and there is hope. So, meron dito. Si Emelinda, dati po akong may kidney stone, nawala na yon, 1 year na po. But now, parang bumabalik kasi nakirot uli, paminsan-minsan. Ano pwede kong kainin? Pa-advise po, try to see if there's something that you did change with the way you eat as compared to nag-improve ka before. My husband is a radiologist and marami siyang nakikitang cases of gallbladder stones and kidney stones. And generally, hindi sila natutunaw on their own. Pero with fasting and low carb, we've had cases na natunaw talaga and with radiologic evidence and also nag-pass out sila sa kanilang ihi ng stone. If you want to know more about it, there's also a masterclass on kidney stones and also on gallbladder stones. There are some that can be helped with low carb, with proper diet, but there are some na kailangan talaga ng medical or surgical intervention. Okay? We still believe in proper medical science. Okay? Umiinom pa rin tayo ng gamot when it's necessary, especially in cases of infection. So infection on bacteria, on viruses, acute infection, yung bago lang, acquired infection, or even long-term infection like AIDS and hepatitis B, hepatitis C. So those are all tackled and still can help with low carb nutrition, but together with medication. Okay, even cancer can be helped with low carb nutrition, depending on type of cancer and the degree of physical components ng patient. You can do different kind of low carb. It can be a keto kind of low carb. It can be a FMD, fast mimicking diet. So it's very, very low carb, low calorie, and there are specific component kung ilang amount ng protein per gram of body weight, ilang amount ng fats per gram of body weight, depende yon. So all of those are in our master classes if you want to know more about it. And of course, if you want to have an overview and have a general picture, and I think reading these books will really help you get that mindset. So you can also have these books, and they're also pretty. So they're pretty, diba? So yan. So this one is a weighing scale indicating for fasting, although it is explained here na hindi lang yung weight yung importanteng basihan at bantayan. Here is like a prescription, but instead of the usual medicine, what's here are the foods that you can help you heal. And in here is an ocean na amidst kaguluhan and the strong waves outside, you can remain still and calm on the inside. So tackling all the other troubles in life, hindi lang nutrition, hindi lang health, but also our mental health. Okay? So I think that's it. I will enjoy more of my food and also more time with my family, and I hope you will do so as well. Thank you so much. Maraming maraming salamat po. I will answer one question pa galing kay Eds. Graveyard shifter moms. Pwedeng-pwede yan. I think I have a video already talking about circadian fasting. So, circadian fasting is taking into consideration kung ano yung waking up hour and sleeping hours. So, generally, kung ikaw ay normal lang na nagtatrabaho ng day shift, you will just do it 6 to 6, at least 12 hours. And 2 to 3 hours yung last water intake, 4 to 6 hours last food intake. And if you are on a graveyard shift, so parang opposite, no? So okay lang, gising ka the whole night, but make sure na bago ka matulog, yung last intake mo, regardless what time ka matulog, like say for example, alas 8 ka ng umaga matutulog, make sure na sa trabaho, 4 to 6 hours bago ka matapos magtrabaho or bago ka matulog ng 8 o'clock. So that's around 2 to 4 a.m. Yun na yung last meal mo. Okay? And by 4 to 6 in the morning, yun na yung last water intake mo. It can also help if you take melatonin to help you adjust if bago pa lang or paiba-iba yung schedule. And more of that in our other videos na napag-usapan natin before. So yan, ako ay nabubulunan na kakakwento. And thank you so much. Our book signing is already closed, no? Closed na. Actually, sumobra na kami sa aming required na number. Maybe there will be a lot who will be standing. If you're open to be just standing during that time, it's gonna be on Saturday, 1 p.m. We will see if we can still accommodate. Okay? So, yes, sino to? Psyche pa daw. Hope to see you in person kapag makabalik na ng Pinas this year. Yes, pakonsulta lang kayo for your beauty assessment in Bello and I will see you there. Kasi right now, I'm only focusing on my surgical practice and my family and of course in our community online to help you stay on track and for you to keep on prioritizing your health. So that's our not so quick talk for tonight. Number one, healthiest food for me is actually beef. The simpler it is cooked, the better. Okay? The more you eat of this and less of the others na walang iba-ibang kung ano-anong mga condiments, ano-ano pang complicated na luto and sauces, the better you will see the improvement. And of course, do it properly and do it with the right guidance, especially if you're already taking medication. So yun lamang for now. If you wish to know more, log into www.lcfmasterclass.org or message our admins to help you enroll sa masterclass na kailangan ninyo if you wish to enroll here in Facebook. Okay? Book signing will be in BGC since this is a private event. We will disclose the venue sa magko-confirm lang na mag-a-attend. Okay? Maraming salamat po. Till next time, remember to always stay low carb so that we all stay safe. Bye-bye everyone. And of course, thank you sa nagsusuporta ng ating event, especially this coming book signing event. We have Perfect Match, low carb selections. We also have Chapes Keto Cakes. We also have Lorene, Goodness from Coconuts, Natural Sweeteners, Keto Mojo, and of course, we have Gabris for low carb cheesecakes and many more. Theobroma Mega Center Mandaue, Cucina ni Gracia, and Cafe Viva, low carb herbal coffee. So, yun lamang po. Maraming salamat. I'll see you again next time. Bye!